everybody. I am the MoeChicken. Welcome to my stream. Hello, hello. How y'all doing today? Having a good Thursday? Sorry I wasn't here on Tuesday. I had a bit of a more remotes. Yeah, more emotes. We're gonna learn about all who the father is, and we're gonna make emotes about it. It's gonna be awesome. Yes, I had a bit of an issue on Tuesday. I was trying to, like, I think I don't know if I mentioned this to you all or not. We all know that you're the father. Yeah, that's true. We know that one. It's all the other children that we have to learn about. Yeah, I bought myself a new television for streaming. And I just intended for it to be like a little simple cheapo television. I mean, that's what I did before. I've used little tiny television for streaming all this time, and I thought it would be fine. It didn't work. It was not compatible in the least. I spent an hour and a half. I pretty much spent the entire time I would have been streaming on Tuesday trying to get it to work, and I never got it to work. So that's great. And it still doesn't work. I still have not quite gotten it to function yet. Do you have a tiny remote for your tiny TV? No. The remote is actually bigger. It's not bigger than the TV, but it's almost as tall as the TV. It's a big, stupidly big remote for my tiny TV. Anyway, so the short of it is this weekend I'm going to be trying to figure that out. But since I haven't gotten it done in time, I thought we might do some art tonight. And in particular, I wanted to make some new emotes. Not because I have no emote slots, because I am not popular enough for that, but rather there's at least one that I think y'all need. I think it's going to be very important and will get a great deal of usage. So we're going to start with that one. But if you, my dear chat, have any ideas about other emotes that you would like to have that I could draw, think about it as I'm working on this first one, and who knows, maybe it'll happen. Let's see, let's get some audio. Is it abject disgust? It is not abject disgust. It is the one I'm trying to make. Stop with chat. What the fuck, Dan? What the fuck? I need more ways to react to Dan. I think Blex got you covered in terms of reacting to Dan. All right, and I've turned this on. Let me know if you can hear the music. There should be music going, which hopefully you can hear. And you should see my my canvas here. So, the first one. Wait a minute, I have an emotes. Never mind. I forgot I have I have an actual file for this. I should use the same file. Resources, Studio. But there it was. Emotes. Emotes. Where's it? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Well, now this is just Big Brain. I thought I had an actual emotes image. No. I guess not. What? What? This is going off the rails immediately. There's me without a head. There's thinking time, emote poses. Well, that cock sure has a big head. It's true. It's totally reasonable. It's not offensive in the least. Ooh, very nice. Thank you, Jimmy. Aspirational eyebrows. It's very. I guess I don't. I thought I had an emotes thing. Off the rails. A train stream. All right, never mind. We'll just use this then. Forget it. Okay. Yeah. So this is the emote that y'all need. An old me emote. You need to be able to remind me when I'm old, because it seems to happen quite a bit. I thought that this would get an unreasonable amount of usage. Just me being old. Because I am old and I forget things all the time. Yes, I know you, my dear daughter, are going to be spamming this constantly. You call it MoeUnc? I think it's older than MoeUnc. Because, I'm back. Oh, I gotta make my comb is all flopped over like this. So can I do like this number? Where'd I put my where's my waddle though? I got all this beard now. They make pills for that. It does sort of look like Santa, honestly. I'm not going for Santa though. I'm going for old and doddering. Oh, thank you, Eden. Why are none of my notifications happening? I feel like this has been going on for a little while. Like that was one of the other things. Like if we can't come up with any other emotes to work on, I was digging around and finding some of those old animations I was going to use for chicken feed redemption. And we could work on those instead if need be. But if y'all think of like an emote, another one that I was going to add was just a picture of Sam Rockwell, you know, because it seems to keep coming up. Just have your own picture of Sam Rockwell that you can spam to remind me when I don't know things. I did see him, by the way. I looked him up the other day because of this, and I was like, oh, I don't know this guy. Like I looked at him and like, I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy. Well, the Sam Rockwell, yeah, just like a picture. What I was thinking of doing was, I was gonna have a Sam Rockwell emote and then just title it "Who is this man?" that would be the name of the emote. It's just, who is this? Who is this man? I'm not. The comb isn't working right. Get this out of here. Get this out of here. Also, I think I mentioned there's music going. So. This is your third stream together today. Oh, y'all were there for Chaka, I bet. Who was the third one, though? So part of the reason also that we're doing this is that Grandpa woke up from his nap a little bit too late. Like at around, you should watch Moon so you want to know who Sam Rockwell is and why he's a respected actor, because damn that Noviette. Noviette? What's a Noviette? Oh, rats! Oh, I want to see the rat stream. Oh, now I'm sad that I was asleep for the rat stream. Boo! I love rats. They're adorable. They're so cute. I was watching. This was so cute. Earlier this morning, part of the reason I was sleepy is because I had an early morning meeting, and I'm not a morning person, and so it's always challenging for me to wake up on time. In Noviet Russia, Sam rocks you. Well, in fact, and so I was just kind of like zoning out and just like looking out the window, and there was this squirrel, and it was eating the snow and then digging in the snow, and it was just the cutest thing. Oh, it was so cute. I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just talking about a squirrel. Sorry. I wonder if I should have glasses. Should I have glasses? Would glasses would glasses sell it better, I wonder? MoeChicken. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. I love how drippy it is. Back in my day, we played 18-bit video games, not 16, not 64, 18. Yeah, they only showed up on Ebenezer Scrooge vibes. Oh, I don't want to come across as a Scrooge. I want to come across as a doddering old man. Hey, Dark Man. I think this will probably work. The real challenge with like emotes is like you're gonna be viewing them at like this size, you know? They're tiny. They're stupid tiny. And like I've designed multiple emotes for people. It's just like so many times they look great at like scale. I mean, I think they look great. Here, I'll show you. I'll give you an example. So like I made those emotes for Chaka. Oh, hey, Dark Man. Look at all this. Look at all this attention Dark Man's getting. Very nice. Where is it? Homemade stuff is this one. So for people, Chaka. Yeah, so like, look at this. Look, like it's pretty good, I think, at scale. Look at that. You can see it. And then like, you get it down to like this. You can't tell what you're looking at. You know? I hate it. I hate how hard some of them are to read. It's very frustrating to me. Because I think they look great up, like big. I think they look good big. Look at this. Look at this fascinated face. She's like, wow. Wow. Owen Wilson, wow. But then like, you know, you get tiny and you just can't see anything. Yeah. It's terrible. Anyway, that's that. We'll see. I'll keep trying. Oh, we have the what do you call it? Donkey Kong Country 2 scary hornet song. When I looked on your channel, it was your emotes refuse to appear in my keyboard though. Not me. Okay, whatever. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. All right. Wow. Wow. So how is everyone doing? Hello, Black. Welcome, welcome. Y'all having a good Thursday? Aside from the fact that it was chock-a-block full of meetings, bleh, my Thursday was pretty good actually. I got a lot done, which is nice. Well, I mean that I did some running around. I ran errands, which is important. So I got that done. One of which was to get a new hose for the airbrush that I bought on Tuesday, I believe. We were talking about some lovely goatsy emotes. Yeah, I saw the goatsy emotes. Congratulations. I'm sure they will get a great deal of usage. I'm sure you will pull apart many anuses with your goatsy emotes. Won't that be wonderful for everyone? But yeah, I had to go, or I bought a new airbrush, and it didn't have the right like attachment for the compressor hose, and so I went back today to buy a new compressor hose, and I still have not hooked it up. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Hopefully it will. You're still waiting for the next round of Awful Evil. You're great, Eden. That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear that people are great. Because that's wonderful. I was working, actually, since Bleck's here, I was working on my One Big Jam last night. I got the I think I've gotten all of these what do you call it? Rhythm guitar done. Spent the day succumbing to the void. Oh. Healthcare professional said me to look like a hug. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better, Cyber. It doesn't sound fun. But yeah, I've got the I think I've got the rhythm done, and so now it's going to be just adding in what do you call it? I want to add in one more bass instrument. I'm thinking of adding like a kind of relatively droning like bassoon part at the bottom to just kind of give it a little bit more support without drowning anything else out. And then maybe I might add a little lead in, but I think we're about done. I think I'm almost done with it, which is exciting. Because, you know, it has to be done by the end of this week. It has to be finished by the end of this week. So it's good that it's almost done. What's going on? Eden, US, great. At least I'm pretty sure of it. Yep. Eden, the United States of Eden are doing good. Boy, you know, I could see some zany conservative, like some zany fundamentalists calling us the United States of Eden and no one believing it. Anyway, zany, wacky zany. Oh, those conservatives. They're Americans too. We all gotta get along. It's the only way it's gonna work. Figure it out. Work together. Build a more perfect union. Anyway. You're not American, so it's cool. It's fine. You just stay up there in the frozen north. The more ideal state. What else though? You're not my parent. You can't tell me what to do. Shut up. Shut up. Oh wait, you're not my parent. You're not my parent. You can't tell me what to do. The Enclave in Fallout, formed by a secret society within the U.S. government, had a Project Eden. So there you go. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I want to finish my one big gem. I'm pretty happy with what I've got. You know, the problem is always the same. It's instrumentation. I have so much trouble figuring out what instruments to use at any time because I always have like a clear idea in my head, and then finding that in Core Gadget is such a challenge. It's such a challenge. Yeah, I'm excited to see what everybody does. Black, do you happen to know off the top of your head how many people are involved with it? Like how many entries you're expecting? I know LMR already finished theirs. It was very cool. Oh yeah, you should join the Blacking crew, Eden. It's a good time. A lot of good people there, a lot of creative folks. And Black is a lot more active on their chat. A full 10-ish registered and so far 3 full entries. Oh, speaking of, don't hold your breath for Ian's entry. I was talking to him last night and he was saying that he hadn't had any success thus far. Like apparently he's tried a couple of times and just nothing's happened. So he may not actually be able to get anything in. Which is a shame. Alright, let's see how this reads from far away. I'll color it and see if that changed anything. Yeah, I mean, he was excited about it when I told him about it. He thought it was a really cool idea. What do I use to draw? So I am using a, what is this thing called? It's a Wacom, I think, Cintiq tablet. Let's see. Yes. I'm using a Wacom Cintiq 24 tablet. It is a like one of those ones where you draw like on the screen. So it's like a external monitor. This program that I use is Clip Studio Paint Pro. and I have a what's this thing called? Like a Wacom. Does this have a name? Surely it has a name. It's like a remote. It basically allows you to have like a bunch of shortcuts on like a little remote. And at first I was kind of like, well, I've got a keyboard for that, but nah, man, it's really beneficial. Wait, Desert Bus was for the Sega CD? Justin was very interesting. Draws. Oh, very, very, very nice. You should. I know that Justin was a photographer. I didn't know he was an artist too. Well, I mean, photography is art. I mean, like a drawer too. Share some if he's, you know, free, open to it. Love to see what he's got. I'll just call this Old Ink. Old Ink. Old Ink. Like, give myself some liver spots up here. If I wanted to. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just make it shiny. Use the iPad Pro and Procreate. I mean, that's what Bleck uses, and Bleck's work is beautiful, so it's all you need. I watched the camel or the weird horse animation again. I just wrote camel. I didn't mean to. The other day, Bleck. I completely. Well, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna force people to watch it because I love it. It's too funny. Let's see. Is it horse? I thought it was called Weird Horse. Let's see. Bleck's art, I think. Where is it? I know I saw it on your page the other day. Where is it? Bleck, where is it? Where's your stuff? Champion Charlie, Lucid collab. I know you put it up here somewhere and I can't find it and it's driving me crazy. Oh, you moved some stuff? YouTube? Oh, maybe this is it. Okay, I found it. We're good. Okay, go down here. Yeah, this is it. Black Bites. Visit site. This is my favorite. What? Behold. Let me shut the music up for a second. Shut up, music. Shut up. Shut up. This guy just like, he's like, I'm out of here. And then Black appears. Oh. I love that he explodes. That was the thing I completely forgot. I completely forgot that he explodes at the end. It's so funny. He just gets so proud of himself when he's just like, I push the things down, I win, and then he explodes. Oh, it's funny. Anyway, yeah, that was all. I was all done in Procreate, right? So I think that should be more than enough to make amazing things. I should give myself a little bit more sickly of a color here. I am old at this point. Brr! Yeah, it's also the origin of that emote. I didn't realize that at first either. Oh, old. Just keep making that noise. Where's the thing? There we go. That was made in iMovie? That's amazing. Is drawing the emote making you old like Mozart writing his own funeral march? No, it's not quite that bad. You know, it's fine. It's for the people. The people need this. They need to be able to make me look old. It's important. It's for the people. Can I get you a butterscotch? Maybe a Werther's Original? Or one of these little strawberry things? Insist to me again today that I am both accounts. What? Oh. Oh, the hobby Hamtaro crisis. I'm sorry, hobby. It's hilarious. It's really funny. It's a really funny bit. I love it. I'm sorry. I know it's really frustrating, but it's really funny. You just gotta make a revenge account, you know? All right, let's see how this looks from far away. The glasses don't quite work. Like, you can definitely see the beard. It's even smaller for y'all, but maybe if I make the glasses shiny, it will work better. So many Hobby Ham variants are taken and it's wild. Really? Is Hobby Ham like the most popular name on YouTube? On Twitch? On all the accounts? In other news, I've been playing two things primarily. I've been playing a lot of Front Mission 4, getting near the end, which is exciting because I've never beaten it before. And a lot of Metroid Prime 2. Has anyone here played Metroid Prime 2 or like any of the Metroid Prime series? 'Cause I gotta say, I don't like 2 as much as 1. And I don't know if it's just because I played 1, you know, I don't know if, you know, nostalgia's doing the heavy lifting here or something else, but like, I don't like 2 as much. I have not enjoyed it nearly as much. Let's see. We played 1 and 2 and don't remember if 2 beyond the suit design. Yeah, the suit is weird. It's weird. Here, let me see if I can find a picture of it. Let's see. Bring Google down here. You can't get past the controls in those games. It just feels wrong to you. Really? See, I thought the controls were done very well in Metroid Prime. What? I mean, is it something you can put your finger on about the control scheme that bothers you? Yeah, here it is. This is the dark suit. I don't like it as much. I personally like them both, but the rest of the game doesn't feel like a Metroidvania game. It's very specific. Okay. I think my big beef with Metroid Prime 2, aside from the fact that, well, I've got a bunch of little beef. Actually, it's several beefs. I have multiple beefs. I have extensive amounts of beef. Metroid Prime still feels like Metroid to you. Yeah, I get that. I don't like the fact that in Metroid Prime 2, you are constantly dealing with your health draining. I really don't like that very much. Like in the, because like for those who aren't familiar, Metroid Prime 2 has like 2 worlds. It's got like a dark world and a light world. And when you're in the dark world, even when you get the suit that's supposed to like protect you from the dark world, what is this? When you look, it moves the reticle before it turns the screen at all. I want the reticle to be locked in the middle. I don't want a weird minimum error. Oh, that is very specific. I will admit that, and it doesn't bother me nearly as much, but I can also understand where you're coming from, that like, that's not great for reactivity. Yeah, so Metroid Prime 2 has like it's got like a dark world and a light world, and they're like overlapped on each other. And the dark world, as you might expect, is like poisonous. But even when you get like the suit that's supposed to protect you from it, it just reduces the amount of damage you take. So you're still constantly dealing with your HP draining anytime you're in the Dark World. It just, I hate it. Oh, Hobbyhan is here. Hello, Hobbyhan. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I can't do that. Can I do that? Can I do this? I want to do this. This is funny. Join the Discord, Hobbyhan. You monster. I know. I know. I couldn't help it. It's a funny bit. It's a funny bit. You just gotta make a revenge character. That's all you gotta do, Hobby. Make a revenge character. Be vindictive. Anyway, so I hate that. I hate the whole like HP constantly draining. I think that's what he wants. I will not succumb. And then I also I think it's kind of like harder. And I mean, some would say that that's a good thing, but it just sort of feels cheap. Like a lot of the time I just get kind of like frustrated with the enemies. And Metroid Prime 1 had a very, I think the best part is that's so thinly veiled and obvious. Oh, the that's what he wants. Metroid Prime 1 had like a hint system, which you might argue it's like, well, why do you need a hint system in a Metroid game? You're supposed to explore it. And fair, but I liked it. Because it was a very gentle hint system. It would just kind of tell you, hey, there's a thing you might want here. It wouldn't tell you how to get there. It would just say, this is about where you're trying to get to. And so you could find your way there. And Metroid Prime 2 technically does have a hint system, but it like they upped the amount of time delay that you would have to be like lost before they would give you the hint. Like I think I got my first hint only just a little bit ago, and I think I'm near the end of the game. And so I found myself like not knowing what to do a lot in Metroid Prime 2. I don't like it as much. I hate to say it. I've heard the third one's even worse. I've heard the third one's the worst of the original trilogy. I'll probably have to take a break after Metroid Prime 2 though, because, you know, playing all three of these games back to back is a bit exhausting. Anyway, it's still a good game. It's still well made. You know, I still think the Metroid Prime series is a triumph for reviving what was at that point kind of a dead series. I hate to say it. What you know of 3 is this? Oh no, that's not good. Oh, depressing is the worst thing. Oh man. Everyone you meet and get to know is doomed. Oh, maybe I don't want to play Metroid Prime 3. That sucks. I hate those kind of storylines. It's like frickin' Alundra for the PS1. You didn't bother and you think I think you will hate it? Okay. Maybe I won't then. Yeah, Alundra was like it's actually a pretty good PS3 or PS1 game, but the beginning is largely about like your main character, the main character Alundra washes up on an island, and this is after, like, there's a little bit of a part at the beginning where you're on the ship, and there's like I don't know if he's a god. There's a bad guy. There's a bad guy on the island. That's actually what you're headed there to do. And the bad guy finds out you're coming, and so he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna wreck stuff on your way here. And so the bad guy intentionally like sinks the ship you're on. So all of the people that you spend the opening sequence meeting, they all die. And then you wind up on an island, and the bad guy's like, I'm gonna make everyone on this island think that you're doing it. You're the curse, Alundra. And so he just starts killing everybody and making it seem like it's Alundra's fault over and over again. And so like the whole beginning of the game is about like all these lovely island people dying over and over again because this dude's trying to frame you. Did you ever play Skies of Arcadia? I tried Arcadia once and rapidly lost interest. Like it was I really I think you might really like that either version. Well, maybe I should give it another shot. I mean, I tried. I think what it was that, yeah, Dio first arc, yeah. I think like one, I kind of thought it was an ugly game. Like I didn't really like the look of it very much. It did have a positive style, and it was also like slow, if I remember correctly. Like there was a lot of like pomp and circumstance to everything in the battles, and there were frequent battles. Maybe, I don't, it's been such a long time. I know I've tried it, I have it. But it's very slow, yeah. It's from a time period where like there were a lot of games during that time where game designers had not figured out how to add or take advantage of their technology to make things look nice without just adding extensive cinematics and like camera movement and stuff like that. And so like at the time, everyone was so fascinated by the idea. It's like, oh, look how good games can look now. Oh, look how beautiful our graphics are. Let's spend a lot of time looking at them. And not realizing that like you get tired of it. You kind of just run out of enthusiasm for it. Like there was a game, Disgaea 2, well, Disgaea 1 for the PS2, had this system wherein if it was like a grid-based tactical game, and if you had like two characters next to each other, when one initiated an attack, the other character would like join in, and there'd be like a little special animation where like the two characters would attack at the same time. And Disgaea 1, it was pretty quick. You know, I mean, there were a couple of different ones, and they were fun to watch, but you know, it would just take like a couple of seconds. In Disgaea 2, they were like, wow, people really liked this combo system. Let's make it more fun to watch. Not thinking that you would see these longer animations hundreds of times. And so like they're cool the first time you see it, but then after all, you're just sort of like, I don't want to watch this anymore. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of watching this same like 5-second animation every time I want to do a combination attack. It's just sort of silly because it's like clearly they were trying to make something that was like more fun, but geez, it just really dragged things. And I like Disgaea 2. Disgaea 2 doesn't have quite as good of a reputation because some people don't really like the main character very much, from what I understand. It's important, you know. Disgaea 3 is your favorite. Well, I won't talk too much about my opinions on Disgaea 3 then. But I'm glad you like it. Frequency in the animation versus the length. Yeah, exactly that. Like how many times you're gonna have to see that. I mean, that cool animation you just designed, how many times are you gonna have to see it? It's a challenge, but maybe I should give Skies of Arcadia another shot. I'm trying to, you know, following in Ian's footsteps of trying to finish things more often, like finishing games. I'm trying to get through games a little bit more often. Let's see if that helps with the understanding. Can y'all tell that's an old man? Does that read as old? Like characters, the voice actors is for the 3 Real Genuine Systems series. I mean, that is one thing you can say about Disgaea. They definitely went all in. You definitely see Big Beard. Okay. Well, I mean, it just needs to carry off. Turn the background off when zooming out, please. It is off. Do you mean the grid? I can do like that. That help? Let's see. This is what it would look like on. Let's see. That's kind of closer to what it would look like. You can't make the background completely transparent so that it's like this color? I don't know. Maybe. I never tried. That works? Okay, yeah, that's about as close as I can do. I actually think it works better with the dark background. Looks good. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Cool. All right, well, we got y'all have your very own old emote now. Congratulations. Congratulations, you can now call me old anytime you want. Yeah, Twitch background's dark. Works. Cool. Very good. Did anybody come up with any other ideas for you're old, haha, loser? Let's see, can I do it while we're on stream? Let's see, can I add it while we're on stream? I don't know if you can do that or not. Let's save this. Save. The repository. Video making. Static resources. Emotes. Mouse. Haha, old. Checked it the other day, okay. Thanks. Haha, old. Do you need an emote tester website, Mo? I don't know what that would be. What is an emote tester website? Let's see. How do I do this? Oh, no. Settings. This. No, not that. That's not right thing. Oh. Okay. Oh. Maybe. Viewers. All right. So we got to get rid of something though. Get rid of the toilet. Get out of here, toilet. Remove some slot. Oh, this makes me want to watch more Hobby Ham Earthbound. Hobby, stream more often. Do it. Sunday. Yep, no more toilet. We have to get rid of something. One last flush. Old. Why is it not doing it? Yeah. All right, let's see. Did that work? Oh, okay. All right. I was talking about your streams with Ian last night to Hobby. He was like, I haven't watched one of hers yet. Old. Now you can call me old anytime you want. How will I annoy Ian now? All right. Nobody's brought up anything about another emote, so if nobody has any ideas, we can switch over to animations. I tell you what, I'll give y'all just a little bit more time to think. Disgust and confusion for Dan. An acorn emote. An acorn emote? What would you use it for? What would you use an acorn for? Why? Kenj, what do you want an acorn for? Is this a joke I'm missing? I would use 2 acorns for D's nuts. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. I can do that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get myself a drink. Then I guess I'm drawing an acorn. So we're gonna have both Dan's goatsy and also some nuts. Tell you what, it's a real banner era for juvenile humor. Tell you what. I guess we could look up a Sam Rockwell and find a good Sam Rockwell face. All right, let's see. Images. Sam Rockwell. All right. That's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good Sam Rockwell. I don't know who this guy is, by the way. I don't recognize him at all. There's a lot of disapproving faces. Disapproving face. Look for Sam Rockwell, Charlie's Angels. No, I mean I asked Kenj, and you answered. You're the only person who did, so you get your acorn. I don't like any of these. Freaking thumbs. Maybe. Yeah, Ham gave an answer, but Ham already has like disgust from Black, and it's a way better. Let me look at this thing. Look how good this is. Where is it? Oh, is it not actually? Oh yeah, there we go. Look at this. I'm not gonna beat that. How am I gonna beat that? Look at it. It's so good. Gotta pick your battles. And apparently I'm entering the Sam Rockwell and Acorn battle. I might use this one. This one's pretty good. I'm gonna save this. All right, save this. I'll do this one later, though. No, not that. I'm gonna save the image. Save images. Can I make Sam Rockwell disapproving? He already kind of looks like he's disapproving. A little bit there. All right. Let's see. I think one of the things that I don't do enough is I'm not using the space enough for my emotes. I got to use the whole area that I've got available to me. I think that might help. Is there an emote for winning? That's another one where I feel like a lot of my viewer base already has access to Ian's win emote, which I think is already super good. And considering how, like, we're gonna have to remove emotes to use these new ones, I don't really want to use an emote if I already have like a better option. So the point is to add things that like you wouldn't be able to get anywhere else. What are y'all talking about, Mr. Yuck? Mr. Yuck is the green yuck face logo made to put on house chemical to be a sign for kids to avoid drinking bleach. All right, I guess we're gonna look it up. Because I don't recognize this. Mr. Yuck is Goofy, I believe. Mr. Yuck. This guy? I've never seen this before. Really? Fire is discovered. Skull. I've never seen this guy before. Weird. Mr. Yuck. Interesting. I guess I haven't spent nearly enough time around poisonous things. Kinj specifically asked for a very cute looking acorn. We're gonna try and make it cute. Click the link. I don't know, hobby. I don't know. What is it? Tell me what it is before I click on it. What? You're not Dan. No, you're not Dan. What? Did I click on something Dan sent me or something? It's a children's commercial from Canada. Okay, that's fine then. The fact that it's like a YouTube link is it fills me with anxiety.
Why do you think your mommy or daddy are always telling you, don't put that in your mouth? Let's find out.
Hi, kids.
Why are we on television anyway?
We're here to tell a little story about why you shouldn't put things into your mouth when you don't know what they are, and why you should never take anything a stranger tries to give you.
Why not?
Because if you ate somebody else's medicine, some bad food, or some poison, you could get very sick.
Y'all can hear it, right?
I don't want to be sick.
And that's why before you eat anything, you should always ask someone you love if it's okay.
Okay, I love you. Can I eat the guitar?
No,
Oh.
but you can help me sing a song about eating things that don't belong inside you.
Okay, I wasn't really hungry anyway. Well, wait, maybe a little bit.
Okay, everybody, if you see something that you want to eat, before you do anything, remember this song.
Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you stuff it in your face. Don't stuff it in your face. Though it might look good to eat. Though it might look good to eat. And it might look good to taste. And it might look good to taste. You could get sick. Ick. Real quick. Ick. Real sick. Real ick. Don't you put it in your mouth. Till you ask someone you love. That's right, sis. If it's okay to eat. If it's okay to eat. Like a muffin or a beet.
Like a muffin or a beet.
If you don't know just what it is. Remember, boys and girls. Don't put it in your mouth. Hey, what am I doing? I don't even like beets.
Then don't put it in your mouth. Bye-bye, everyone.
Remember, boys and girls, never take anything from a stranger and don't put things in your mouth when you don't know what they are. If you eat somebody else's medicine or some bad food or some poison, you could get very sick. Always ask someone you love before you put anything in your mouth.
Cool. And now we know. Don't put it in your mouth. Don't you do it. We also had one with a robot whose arms get cut off. Is that also like poison safety? Don't cut your arms off, kids. It's not good for you. G.I. Joe! About being safe around machines, so that makes sense. Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in your mouth. Even if you want to. Not good. Fun, fun, fun! for 25 years. Enjoy. Thank you for sharing. What's anybody else doing? Y'all give me something else to talk about. You're trying to get a shiny Alpha Charizard and the game will not give it to you. You're eating donuts? Why would you want an Alpha Charizard? Boo, Charizard. I have an irrational contempt for Charizard. It's black, you fool! I don't like the Zard. Screw him. I have actually disliked Charizard irrationally ever since I watched or saw this one stupid top 10 list that the number one reason that they gave in their list of why people like Charizard is everyone secretly wants Charizard even if they don't know it. I'm like, shut up, dude. You don't know what Pokemon I like. You finished a Battletech MechWarrior logo, and now you're... Oh, Lego. A Battletech MechWarrior Lego? No, I dislike him because he's just boring. It's just a very boring design. He's just a dragon with a burning tail. The most interesting thing about him is his tail. Otherwise, he's just an ugly dragon. A Timberwolf mech? That wasn't sold by Lego, I assume. If so, holy crap, when did Lego get cool again? By that description, Charmander is boring. 'Cause he's boring. Charmander's cute, I guess. But again, I mean, all three of the starters in the first game were just kind of like lizards. Sure, whatever. Call me a hater. If you want to. I think Charizard's boring. It's an MOC kit. I was watching this, there's a YouTuber called Smith Plays Pokemon that does like various deep dives into you know, Pokemon. And you like Zard more than Cinderace? Well, I'll agree with you there. I also don't like Cinderace. It's a rabbit. Guys, it's a rabbit. Did you see that it's a rabbit? It's a rabbit that plays soccer. You're playing a proper Super Monkey Ball game for the first time. What do you mean? Like you're playing like... You're not at an arcade right now, are you, Cyber? My contempt summon a shiny Alpha Charmeleon. Nice! Grab it! Get that thing! Everyone likes Charizard. It's everyone's favorite Pokemon. You have to have it. Seriously though, I do hope you catch it. New Monkey Ball on Switch. Oh, okay. Everybody should get VHR. It's awesome. Victory Heat Rally. It's a super fun racing game. Dang, done it. Everyone secretly wants one, right? Yeah. Didn't you know? Everyone actually wants Charizard. It's like, what's VHR? VHR is a game that you played on stream and convinced me to buy, Dan. It is a very solid, retro-inspired, pixel-based kart racer that came out for various systems, to include the Switch and the Steams. And real talk, it's funny as how furious it made me. It just frustrated me because I've heard that same argument in like other places where people will be like, they'll be like, hey, you agree with my opinion even if you don't know you agree with my opinion. You know, it's like, why would you assume that? Why have you just decided what my opinion is? It's like, I'm gonna answer for you. You agree with me. It's like, no, screw you. I have my own thoughts. Shut up. Anyway, did I finish talking about VHR? It's Blastoise, man. Yeah. Well, okay, so getting back to what I was saying about Smith Plays Pokemon, one of their videos is about how water Pokemon have dominated for the series, and there's another one that's like questioning how valuable fire is as a necessary element in your team. And my big beef with Smith Plays Pokemon, honestly, is that a lot of his opinions are based pretty much strictly on the gym leader battles and the Elite Four. Like, he described in the first game, the sort of Charmeleon Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, the Char line, as hard mode because they weren't good against Brock or Misty, and the Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur line as easy mode because they were good against Brock and Misty. There are other things in the game other than just Brock and Misty. Like, I mean, that's not taking into account any of Viridian Forest. That's not taken into account that in Gen 1, Pidgeys came equipped with Gust by default as their first move. It's like, it feels like a really limited perspective to exclusively design your arguments on gym battles. But you got him? Ah, congratulations. Now you have the thing that everyone secretly wants. Really though, congratulations. I know that's good. But wait, that's a Charmeleon. Do you get credit for Charmander? You do? Oh, that's nice. So it works backwards. That's good to know. I actually didn't know that in the game. I don't know how much I like this, actually. I'm not convinced that I like this acorn. I'll keep going, but... Oh, you're answering Dan. Because if you love him, you'll have to let him go. Catch and release. That's what Pokemon's all about. You do not get the Dex for Shiny Charmander if you start with Charmander. Oh, that's a bummer. I gotta play this game for y'all at some point. This is from Grandia. Grandia 1. I really like that game. I will let you go off a cliff because I love you. Have fun at the bottom of the cliff. So you're pretty much just like collecting at this point, right, Black? All gameplay is finished, or all like plot is done. Blurk is gonna vert themselves off a cliff. Don't do it, Blurk. Don't vert. Bear. I've only been going for an hour. It was longer than that. I imagine that's not a good thing, but... The reason you wanted a shiny Zard in this game so bad is because it matches shiny Hawlucha and shiny Aegislash. I mean, yeah, like, if you like Charizard, it's fine. I'm just a hater. I don't like Charizard very much. It is probably because it's popular. Wait, it has red accents? I thought it was blue. I thought it was black and blue. Is that not the case? Or is that like Mega Evolve Charizard? Charizard has like black and deep. Okay, I gotta see this. That actually sounds really nice. Let me take a look at it. I mean, he still has that same dumb face, but let's see. Shiny. No, come on. Shiny Charizard. Oh, that looks pretty nice. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Oh, I like the purple though. The purple was nice. Shinies are always such a mystery to me because like I never really hunted them or anything, so I don't know anything about them. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's cool. Again, if you like it, you like it. That's fine. Not for me. Probably because I am a contrarian. That's probably all it really comes down to. But I think also because, you know, my favorite from the first starters is the grass type. And the fire type is obviously the natural enemy of the grass type, so. Never follow. Never follow. Is this good? Bubbles. Oh, Turtwig is so freaking cute. And like Rowlet. Oh, Rowlet's so cute. Never liked Chikorita though, admittedly. Man, I had a little arm there for a second. It's like, hooray! It's me. You're nuts. Yeah. I'm not gonna leave that. That is really funny. Why are you dotting at Dan or at Black? Yeah, I think I just don't like Chikorita's later evolutions. Did you do it? Did you make Blurkvert, Dan? Are you just gonna continue to make clones of everyone? Are you a body snatcher, Dan? Have you become a body snatcher, Dan? Soon Dan will be all of us. None of us will have an identity anymore. I love that nodding, Black. I really do. I use it frequently on like Discord just because it's such a vigorous nodding animation, you know? One does not simply make a Blurkford account. Well, we have a new body snatcher. Congratulations. How many Twitch accounts does Dan have? When will it end? How many stars in the sky are there, Kenj? How many people's identity can Dan steal? I'm not convinced I like this. Maybe if I color it, or maybe if I like shade it, it'll work a little bit better. You tell you a funny story about how that got started? Yes, please do. I like funny stories. John Carpenter's The Dan. Is that what the thing was about? Was it about, like, body snatching? I've never watched it because it's a scary movie. No. I love the weird, like, what would you call it? I guess rhythm of this song. It's a cool song. It's also one of the cooler areas in that game. It's from Atelier Iris 3. The world of, or the Hanging Gardens of Ishtar. Very cool area. You don't remember if the thing infected or ate people, but basically, the thing ate and copied people. Gotcha. Was the thing just one thing? I thought it was like, it had like little head crabs or something. Am I thinking of something else? Just one thing? Oh, okay. And it was in like in like Antarctica, right? Like a Arctic base thing. I'm still waiting on that funny story, Dan. Here we go. Another streamer, I was once joking about how he was going to replace all of his viewers with inanimate objects. Began joking that he was going to set a bunch of potatoes in front of his TV to watch the stream instead of us, and Twitch would count it. Huh? Yeah, like, I don't know. I guess maybe I'm thinking of Half-Life. I had it in my head that that somewhere in the thing there was a part where like a head like grew legs or something and like attacked somebody. Maybe I made that up. I don't know. Most of what I know from the thing is actually from a very old Spoonie video where he was talking about the video game that led to the creation of the first alt account. Interesting. It did happen. Okay, well, there you go. Spoonie was great. I really liked him for a while there. He's got some really stellar videos, especially early on. I really like. I mean, he was my introduction to Ripper. Actually, the only Ripper playthrough I've ever seen was his. That's really funny, but at this point, I almost don't want Ian to play Ripper. And that's not just reverse psychology. I actually think that it's a funnier bit to have it just this sort of like legendary thing he never plays than if he actually played it. Like, I think it would still be fun to watch, but that's no good. Don't do that. I'm not convinced I actually want to see him play it. Oh, I just noticed that 5xy Potato 1 Versatile occasionally pops up in his streams bragging about how sexy it is and talking very matter-of-factly about the inevitable potato uprising when potates shall rule the earth. Sexy potato. Let you see your boy? Your Charmander? Bring the doppelganger into the light, Dan. Let us see it. All right, good night, Eden. Thanks for coming out. Thank you for subscribing for so long. Appreciate that. Where I might examine its freakish uncanniness. See you tomorrow. Yep, pretty much. See you tomorrow. And Ian inevitably plays something. Father? Father! Alright, Kenj, do you want this? Because again, the whole point is to actually get used. So if it's just a bit and you're not actually going to use it, then I'll leave it off. But is Kenj here anymore? Kenj leave? You think he'll use it? Okay. Well, we'll put it up. And if folks like it, great. Alright. It's a cute little nut. No, I don't mind. I don't mind. I mean, I made it. Might as well use it. Let's see. Cute nut. Did y'all ever play I call everything Parasite Eve. Have y'all noticed that? Like one of my private idol videos the other day, I brought up the fact that I routinely call private idol Parasite Eve. I don't know why. I just keep doing it. But okay. See you later, Kenj. Thanks for coming out. All right. Oh, now what can we get rid of? Well, we can't get rid of Fodge. I can't get rid of Fodge because Cyber needs it too much. Does anybody really use Mad? I feel like there are better Mad ones. Oh wait, I've got an open spot for an animated emote? When did this happen? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's exciting. Where is it though? Hang on, what? I can't get the operation. You know the one. The operation. That one. The one that I need. I need it. I need it for the operation. Where the heck is my No, people love the steaming poop. It's everyone's favorite. Where did I put this stupid thing? Well, no, hang on a sec. The horse is dead. Yes, that's why you have to beat it. It's important. You must beat the dead horse. Where the heck is this thing? I need to get new elbow grease. Otherwise my forearms will fall off and the kids at school. I'll... Silk Kalki Stubby! Yes, father! Silk Kalki Stubby! You don't want Silk to Kalki Stubby, do you? Don't give Mo the mic. That one never actually got finished. Right? Here we go. Okay. You love the private idol. Yeah, she's so cute in that cap. I love it too. I'm glad you enjoy them. I worry about games like that where I know it's not like popular and like it's obscure or whatever, but man, I love games and like I love games like that. So I'm glad someone's enjoying it at least. That's wonderful. Sprites. What could we use? Or should I make a new one? Of course, my son. Only the greasiest of elbows will do. We don't have the thinking one, do we? This is not available for online usage. Thank you, Father. You would never do this for a sneaky Canadianite living inside your walls, would you? Just for your son. Only my son. There's a real touching reunion happening in the chat right now. Oh, my son. I want your elbows to be so greasy. Oh. Yeah, I'm eating. Sorry. No, it's actually a it's an Airhead. I bought myself some of those little Airheads mini bars today. Super good. nut. All right. Congratulations. You can nut anytime you want now. Nut in whatever stream you want. Nut, nut, nut. You're not subscribed? Why? You should be. What the heck, dude? No, not November. There, now you are. Easy peasy. Now you too can nut. Congratulations. All right. Let's see, where are we at in terms of time? It's fine. That's a corny emote. Yar 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 yar. Ja 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 ja. So we can probably get in one more. It's been so long since I have nut. We can probably get in one more emote if anyone has an idea, or I can just finish out the stream working on the animations. Which would you prefer? Does anyone have a good idea for another emote? I'll do the Sam Rockwell one on my own, because it's just cutting out the image and it's not very entertaining to watch. Animation? Okay. Let's see. So there were two I was working on. Desktop. So we have the cool guy and we have the controller throw. Would you rather work on cool guy or controller throw? I'm leaning towards cool guy, personally. And then this, I'm working on this one, but it's just a lot of like, this one's very repetitive right now, so I'm not gonna worry about this one. Cool guy, control throw. Any preferences? Cool guy, cool guy. All right, so the current animation is, why is it so long? Heck, why is it lasting so long? No, it's just finger guns. Maybe that long. The idea with these is that they would be a chicken feed redemption and they would just kind of like pop up in the middle of the screen kind of thing. So it's like, hey, cool guy. Cool guy. That's the idea. Give a little bit more wait time than that. Cool guy. It's actually more robust than I realized. I thought I was going to have to do more roughs, but this is pretty much just going to be inking, which is great. Cool guy. Is it cool in here? Hey, I need a jacket. It's getting cool in here, so someone give me a jacket. I am getting so cool. I need to put on a sweater. Does anybody know where the thermostat is set at? I'm very cold. I'm cold and confused. Cool guys, pretty cool. Almost as cool as my pop. Nice, Blackvert. I hope your surgery goes well. Your pop loves you, Blackvert. That's my boy. Meanwhile, Hobby Hamtaro just rejected their doppelganger. Or Hobby Ham rejected their doppelganger. Blackfoot leaned into the identity. Hobby Ham is the doppelganger. Yes. I don't quite think that's true. That's a step too far for me, my friend. I believe in Hobby. She is the original. As always, thank you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. This is helping me to get things done that I wanted to get done anyway, so it's very nice. I really want to know who was arguing with it. Yeah, I'm kind of curious too. I mean, someone in the chat thought that me and Snooze Cruise were both Ian, so, you know. There's strange opinions abound in the brutal chat. Hither and yon. We all know you're Ian, secretly. It's like, you don't have to hide it. I've seen your picture, you're clearly the same person. Where did that little laughing dog emote you have come from, Dan? Because you use that one a lot. It seems like that. Like, it seems like that's a collection of emotes that you use a lot. Like that one, and then the one where he's like toasting with like the water glass. Is that like a popular other streamer I don't know? Dog streamer? Stream dogger? Dig dogger? It's very cute. Like, I like seeing it. And I strongly associate it with you nowadays. You get it from a hype train? I like that it's an animated laugh instead of a static image. Yeah, I mean, one of the big challenges for me in terms of like making stuff like laughing or like eating emotes is that my mouth doesn't open. My beak never opens. And so I can't like make it laugh. So I had to try and make an emote with Maria, and it just didn't come out as well. It's Go On Pickle, the song. The beak doesn't open because it doesn't open. It's just another one of those things that's like one of the early rules about when I was originally designing Moe and Maria. His mouth doesn't open, or his beak never opens. How he eats, how he talks, I have no idea. But that beak don't ever open. Yeah, it's a Katamari song. I was actually considering playing Katamari tonight if I got the PS3 working again, but No such luck, because Pop needed a sleep. Old me needed a sleep. I was sleepy. Look at how sleepy I was. Oh, so sleepy. What is going on? Katamari. Sorry about that, Fabrics. Did I miss something here? Thanks to hype train emotes, I can make vaguely threatening sentences like this. Grab, wiggle, cook, burn, eat. Don't be too threatening, you'll be horning in on Darkman's territory. Darkman is the resident threatener. Yeah, I've seen you using some of these as well, Cyber. Y'all get these from hype trains? You must watch more varied streamers than do I. I pretty much just watch the same set of people. I do not want my hype train emotes. Yeah, like I always get really lame hype train emotes. Like I get stuff that I just kind of don't want. I think the closest to a hype train emote that I wanted was like one of the bee ones. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's a cute little bee. That's fine. But for the most part, I prefer like people's specific channel emotes. They're way more fun. Let's see, what do I have? I have this. Oh, I've got the laughing one. I've got the laughing dog too. Those are the ones I have. Wait, so the burning reindeer one is from a hype train? That's a solid one for you. That's a real lucky grab. I mean, look at the ones I have. I got a bee, and I've got a Squirtle, I guess. And I've got the laughing dog, but like the other ones are just kind of like, why would you want that? Like I don't understand how hype trains work. Are they like, does it just take like a random emote from someone else, or are these made specifically for hype trains? I don't know how it works really. I feel you, bro. I'm glad to know that I have the laughing dog, though. I didn't know I had that. Laughing dog. Every 3 to 6 months, they make a new batch of hype train emotes. Okay, so it is made by Twitch. These are made by Twitch. There are different groups for level 1 to 6. They all get changed out with the same frequency. Oh. Dan is well educated. You unlock even when you apparently keep it forever. I mean, that's kind of cool. It's like a fun treat for people that don't necessarily subscribe for a long time. Oh, it's collectible, is it? Hmm. Nope. It's also kind of fun because the longer you're on Twitch, the more time goes, and the ones you've acquired become more and more unusual. Yeah, this is true. Yep. Let's see how we're doing here. Whoa, look at that. Oh, I've seen the guy like dodging before. I've seen that. Wow, you've got a lot. Some of these are kind of fun. Why do they like overlap with each other though? You see that? How they're like, they're not really like a grid. They're kind of like on top of each other. That's weird, right? Oh, there's the goose, the ashamed goose. You don't see an overlap? Yeah, like look at Danger Dance in the first thing, and then like see how his head is kind of overlapping into the kitty hype just above it. Do you see what I'm talking about? I can show it. Let me see. Like you look at, so like you see how his head is kind of like reaching a little bit into this purple. Oh, it's not doing it on your phone. Okay. If you give 100 bits during a hype train, you get one random from the highest level the train hits before the ending. So basically, for $1, you can get one. Okay. Cool. I'd set up a hype train, but I think, you know, a lot of you guys are already actually subscribed, which is lovely. Thank you. Yeah, some sorry, I got quiet there because I was just focusing on this. Some are crap, some are good. Yeah, it's like a gotcha box. That's fair. Again, I think it's kind of a cool idea because it does allow people to have like a collectible element. It gives you like this enthusiasm for, you know, you can get an emote that you can use anywhere for a buck, like you said. That's pretty cool. Wait, is that goose supposed to be hitting the gritty? I thought it was just like ashamed of itself. I thought it was covering its eyes. Is it supposed to be like celebrating? It is covering its eyes. Okay. I wonder if this is like actually very frustrating for Black to watch because I animate so badly. I am an amateur. This hot dog suite or hot dog suit liked your show and tell project in the Discord. You're soothed by animation. That's good. I think it's fascinating. Animation is such a cool idea. Father, does Moe's arting hurt your eyes? Do I need to drop an elbow? Should I throw hands, Father? Nay, my child. Let him art. I like to imagine that Blurkvert speaks like Tiny Tim, yeah. Father? Will the greasy elbows surgery make me a stronger soccer player, a football player, Father? Yes, my son. Football players have greasy elbows. That's why they can't use their hands, you see. Too slippery. I always love the Tiny Tim robot in Futurama. I should watch more Futurama. I liked it when I would get to watch it back when I was younger, but I just never really had a good forum to watch it in. First run, yeah. Didn't love the second run, but had a powerfully good ending. The whole series. Yeah. Did you ever see that show Disenchanted? It's like the same kind of premise, but like a fantasy setting. I watched, I think, the first season of that and was like, this is pretty funny, but it's not like Futurama. I think I just sort of like space stuff more than like fantasy stuff. And I like fantasy stuff, but... Like Disenchanted, never got to season 3 and 4 for some reason. Yeah, that's fair. First sci-fi over fantasy. Yeah, I think I probably did too. That's another thing that I don't really like as much about Metroid Prime 2. The music is not nearly as good in my opinion. It's like very repetitive and sort of experimental, I think. It's not as good. In my humble opinion. All right, I'm actually going to hold here a little bit longer. Let's see. Which button is control? Key control? There we go. Kind of funny that as a tabletop DM, I could have run my last campaign on any number of sci-fi settings and systems, but no, I did fantasy D&D because everyone likes fantasy better. Well, you just gotta do what like Final Fantasy did, where they at first it looked like it was a fantasy game, and then they're just like, and now they're robots and time travel. I always think that that's really interesting when a ostensibly fantasy themed world has like sci-fi robots in it and stuff, like the Saga series, where they've got robots and guns but also magic and swords, and it's kind of neat. Like, it's interesting how when you throw all that together without, you know, lingering too much on how it all works, it can become really cool. I really want to do a Shadowrun campaign sometime, High Fantasy Plus. I actually tried playing the SNES Shadowrun game while I was visiting my parents over Christmas. It seems like it's a pretty cool game. I feel like I would need to really spend time figuring it out though to play it. Like someone dropped their Lord of the Rings in my Blade Runner. Your Lord of the Rings got my Blade Runner. Your Blade Runner got my Lord of the Rings. Anyone ever run a Spelljammer campaign? Not me. Not familiar with that. It's not an easy one to crack into. Yeah, it was just very like heavy and slow. It seemed like it was a game that was more designed to be played with like a mouse and keyboard than a controller. I love working on animation. It's slow, but there's something so nice about it. It's fun to see the things move. You know, you're like, ooh, it moved. Yay. And yeah, it didn't support the SNES mouse. Yeah. The SNES mouse wouldn't have enough buttons, I don't think. There are games that let you use the mouse controller together. Really? Can you tell me what one is? I don't know that I've ever encountered one of those. I know that there are games that allowed you to use the mouse or the controller, but I didn't know that there were any that actually... I guess you plugged one into the first port and one into the second port and it did it? Never heard of that. Oh. Sunglasses are growing. Classic me problem. Reduce that. I don't know if you have this problem too, Black, but Doom plays that way. Oh. I have such a hard time keeping proportions right when I'm animating. It's like the hardest thing for me. Oh, I miss playing Legacy of the Rudra. It was a fun game. Y'all enjoyed that one. The other day, so I've been listening to my own series recently, to get to sleep. Did you see the massive reworked Doom SNES edition that limited runs sold? No, I didn't. Is it still on their website? We'll take a look at it. Let's see. Google limited run games. Doom. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Look at this. It's a nice looking cartridge. In his own time. That's awesome. I love that. The controller's pretty cool too. A rumble controller. That's interesting. Huh, neato. You got it running at nearly 30 FPS on original hardware. Neato. Dan always knows the coolest stuff. I was honestly never much of a... They work with the people who did the Super FX 1 and 2 chips? Oh, even more optimization. Yeah, I was never much of a Doom guy, honestly. Doom guy. The guy engineered a hypothetical Super FX 3. I love the idea of someone like reworking like a Super Nintendo game, or just making modern Super Nintendo games. The thing can run at nearly 60 FPS the entire time on OG hardware. Wow. Shame it's already sold out. That's why they call it a limited run. Let's add color before I quit for tonight. Modders have already added support to more than a dozen existing games. Pretty cool. I don't really think I need a rumble on my SNES controller though. But it's pretty amazing that they added it. It's a cool idea. Yeah, yeah. Just sort of in general, the concept of adding rumble was a cool idea, you know? Like, you know, you take something like the Playdate. I think that's also a cool idea because it, like, if people adopt it, you know, if people adopt the effort, then you get this strange new control paradigm, and that's pretty neat. You know, it's like it's cool to kind of like see how people will use this idea. And at the same time, you're not forcing people to use it. Like, I think one of the things that kind of was detrimental to the Wii is that Nintendo kind of like forced a lot of people's hand and we're like, yeah, if you're gonna make a Wii game, you've gotta add Waggle in. We're not gonna let you produce it if you don't add in Waggle. And so you have a ton of like same thing for like the original DS. It's like, oh, you got to use the touchscreen. Better use that touchscreen. And it kind of like made people add in a lot of really not interesting or useful functionality that in many cases was like required. You know, like I can't stand to play any DS game that requires you to move using the stylus. It just feels weird. I'm like, oh, here's the controls I want to use. Can't do that then. You also have to find like a table or hold it up very specifically. Just not my thing. And I think that it was sort of detrimental. I think that's why we have so much Wii slop, is because... Do you ever play No More Heroes on the Wii? No, I've seen someone play it, but I've never played it. I did like the idea of Travis's lightsaber, though. I liked the idea of kind of like a more almost utilitarian design for a lightsaber, you know? There's nothing mystical about it. It was just kind of like... I think he bought it on eBay or something, if I remember correctly. You feel like Grasshopper Manufacturer did what they did out of spite for Nintendo? You mean the way that you would charge the beam saber? He won it. Oh, okay. Yeah, there was definitely a very specific way that you had to charge the beam saber. It was funny. I mean, from what I understand, that's just generally a very funny game, so. You know, in retrospect, I still have no idea why Moe turned out to be a brown chicken. In early illustrations of him, back when he used to still change color regularly, he was frequently a much brighter color. And then somehow or another, I just got fixated on brown. He just kind of became a brown chicken. It's odd how those decisions happen. played the heck out of it. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that he's a brown chicken. I just think that if I'd been thinking, I would have made him a lighter color, or a color where you could see his eyes better. Like, the biggest challenge I have with Moe as a character is his eyes are a dark color on a medium shade color body, and it can sometimes, like, I think I do a pretty good job of making it work, but sometimes it can blend together. There are a lot of white and cream colored chickens, you're right. That is absolutely true. I like that he's brown. I love this game. I love frickin' Ninja Warriors. It's so cool. I played that for y'all, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I played that on stream at some point. Mine is more unique. Well, thank you. Such a good game. I was looking at the cutting room floor last night. That's true, yeah. I use the softer outlines to prevent it from being too harsh. And yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword, but like, it works at this scale. You can see it pretty easily at this scale, but when it gets small, it can be very challenging. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, yeah, it says he's pulling forward. Okay, that's fine. Well, thank you. It's one of those things where, like, I feel like I can say that I do have a style. You know? Like, over many years, I have actually cultivated a particular look and style to the way I draw. And that is good. You know? It's nice to be able to say, like, yes, this is what my drawings look like. They look like this. You know, take it or leave it. You know, that is up to you if you like it. But being able to say that this is how drawings I do look is a nice thing to be able to say. Like, Black, you definitely have a style. And it's a good one, you know? I gotta say, so like the song that's playing right now is from Metroid Prime 1. It's the song that plays for like the overworld on Talon when you first land. When I first heard this, we got style. When I first heard this in Metroid Prime 1, and this song, by the way, is a reference to the original theme in Metroid, the first Metroid. I was so excited to hear it. I was like, oh, it's the first one. I was like, oh, it's the first one. I was really excited when I first heard it. And then the song changes like a third of the way through the game, which was a bummer. Not that the song that it changes to is necessarily bad. It's just I liked this one and I was sad when it changed. I said it already. I really think that Metroid Prime 1's soundtrack was better than the second one. I think the second one's just a little bit too out there. Has a lot of beeps and boops that it don't need to have. Beeps and boops. It has been a wonderful thing when I realized that you could, there's this little option over here, not that, get out of here. There's an option right here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, refer to other layers. Holy crap, dude, this helped me out so much. Because you can do this. Even though the layer I'm working on doesn't have those lines, it refers to another layer. And so I can fill things in and still keep my ink lines nice and clean. Holy crap, man, that sped things up so much when I found out about that. Because before I thought that I would have to fill it in manually with strokes. And no, you can just do this. Awesome, incredible, so useful. All right, y'all, we are just about to the end of the stream. Thank y'all for sticking around with me. I know this was kind of I had hoped to play a game tonight, but it didn't work out. But we got things done. You can nut now. You can call me old. So it's it's a win-win for everybody. I will try to figure out what was going on with my capture card. It was still fun, fantastic. We'll go ahead and see how this looks before I quit. So, yeah, it's pretty good. And then I'll turn around. Old nut. Yeah, I'll try and figure it out over the weekend, and then hopefully we'll be back to Front Mission 3 next week because I want to finish it. We're very close to the end, so. And to think, if not for the stream, Blackfoot would never have met his long-lost, totally real son, nor would Blackfoot have gotten his shiny Charmander, or shiny Charmeleon. I will take credit for that, even though Charizard sucks. I will take credit for it. But yeah, I hope y'all have a lovely weekend, and I'll probably see a lot of you in streams tomorrow, so catch you then. I'm the MoeChicken. This has been me working on Charmandizardelian. Yes, that's what Black caught. Bye. Where's my mouse?